Assalamualaikum to Dr. Eddie and Man. This video is our group presentation assignment group project 1. Our team was doing an analysis to find a potential market that can generate high profitability and has minimal risk exposure. So we decided to choose United States as our country to establish international banking business. Before that, my name is Saida Tusaada binti Zaman, matrix number 258992. I will present for introduction, geographical location and the conclusion. The foreign banking presence in the United States has increased dramatically in recent years. The number of banking offices has grown since 1972. The purpose of this analysis is to examine factors that may have affected the potential market in the United States. In this analysis, the need for a foreign banking presence is largely to market its services to the firm's foreign parents. Rather than offering integrated services in one geographical area, it may be more efficient for a bank to specialize by product and diversify geographically. In this analysis, the growth in overseas branching, which is United States, may be evidence of a shift to establish an international banking business. For bank and financial institutions, finding the best new bank location for business expansion is also important. Now, we focus on the role of selected geographical location advantages, mainly because of the nature of the study over a branch banking involvement of United States banks. One of the most obvious and best documented reasons for banks to establish operation in United States is that it enables them to better serve foreign operation of domestic corporation. The United States is frequently referred to as the land of opportunity, and with a good reason. With a strong economy, a talented and energetic body of workers, and plenty more benefits, businesses could flourish if we are prepared to move outside comfort zone and expand to the United States market. Exploring the United States could mean business has the chance to tap into a healthy, lucrative economy as one of the largest markets in the world. The amount of the tax in the United States is already known for having a relatively low rate of tax compared to other countries. United States President cut the tax rates from 35% to 15%. Remains to be seen, but foreign businesses might well find the tax rates are more favorable in the United States than in many other countries. Finally, while there is extraordinary talent the whole world over, the United States seems to have a high concentration of its own. Take its technology and software developers, for example, locations such as Silicon Valley are the headquarters of approaching half of all business in the fortune, meaning that foreign business will really want to tap into the knowledge, innovation and skill and some of the brightest minds and most energetic banking business must to consider exploring to this area.
Hi, my name is Nurata binti Muhammad Zain. My matric number is 258971. So today I would like to explain to you about the country and the political risks that happen in the US. So US is the biggest economy in the world, ahead of the China. So the GDP increased by 2.2% in 2019 and against 3% in 2018, and is projected to drop in a negative 4.3% in 2020. It is because of emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic, and to rise again 3.1% by 2021 according to IMF October 2020 forecast. With the exception of the COVID-19 crisis, the country faced like rising disparities and absolute infrastructure that are restricting the potential GDP growth. The deficit have influenced President Trump's fiscal policy since 2018, causing increasing of the debt. Due to the increasing price of the intervention to the COVID-19 pandemic, this trend will rise significantly in 2020. President election Joe Biden's 5.4 trillion stimulus program could amount to increase the investment in areas such as infrastructure, clean energy, produce, education, and health by 3.4 trillion in income and corporate taxes over the next 10 years. According to the IMF, the rate of the inflation fell to the 1.8% in 2019, meeting 2% target of the Fed. Inflation is projected to fall marginally 1.5% in 2020 to rise again 2.8% in 2021, or according to the IMF recent World Economic Perspective. The consumer price index (CPI) remains steady in October 2020 at last year's pace, with a medical care growing steadily. According to the U.S. Bureau of the Labor Statistics, the unemployment rate dropped from 3.9 to 3.7% in 2019, but IMF anticipate this trend will be heavily impacted by the negative economic effect of the COVID-19 pandemic, which is expected to recently rise to 8.7% in 2020 and marginally decrease to 7.3% in 2021. The political climate in the US becoming much more challenging as the imposition investigation towards the President Donald Trump dominates the 2020 debate, with the campaign intensifying ahead of the November national election. We can see incredibly limited space for the creation or adoption of a major policy in the next few months, and consequently we change the US score from 84.2 of a short-term policy risk index downward to 80 out of 100. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi sir. My name is Nurul Anis Adila binti Zakaria. My matric number 267991. Okay, here I am. I want to explain to you about competition level in our country, which is we choose United States. Okay, as we can see, United States is one of the largest bank services in the world. Okay, it also states there are 5,276 local and nation banks that providing services in that country, and it also have 83,000 branches around the world, around that country. Sorry. Okay, so let's proceed to the next, which is as you can see, this is list of top 10 banks in the US state there. Okay, so the yellow one, which is we highlight the top 3 banking, which is JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America Corporation, and also JP Morgan National Association. So these 3 banks is the top 3 bank have the biggest asset. As we can see, this is around, as you can see there. Okay, and it also shares around market shares around 26.9%, and it also considered to be low, and it also more dynamic because of the small part is only dominated by these 3 banks. And to conclude, there is also these 3 banks not conquering the market, and the customer also will get services from this bank. And it shows here later when we want to build the bank here, so it doesn't matter to worry, because these 3 top bank is not conquer the market, and also we can focus on the make some new product and also make a new promotion to be compete with them. So thank you. That's all from me. Let's proceed to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nuratilah binti Ahmad Kamal Idris. My metric number 267904. Today I would like to talk about the organizational structure that's to be organized in the United States, which is the country that we choose. After several observations, we choose branch organizational will be operated in the United States. Under branch organizational structure will be regulated under 4 regulations, which is the first one is the International Banking Act 1978, second one Bank Holding Company Act amended 1970, and the third one will be the Depository Institution Deregulations and Monetary Control Act 1918, and the last one will be the Foreign Bank Supervisions Enactment 1991. Also, a branch for a bank need to be obey under the home country regulations, home banking regulations in Malaysia, which is the home country, and also the host country, the banking regulations in the US. Before we can open the foreign bank in the United States, it need to be supervised under the state licensing authority and the Office of the Controller of the Currency, which is the OCC. The examines will be under the Federal Reserve annually, and Federal Reserve need to examine under 2 particular things, which is the risk management and also the operational control, compliance and asset quality, which is ROCA. Branch bank is a part of a parent bank, which means that anything happen for the foreign branches bank, it will be responsible by the parents bank. Parents bank must be responsible to settle it all the things, or maybe the foreign bank, our bank will be sued because of something happened. Our parents bank need to responsible on it, not the branch that will be operated in the foreign bank, a foreign country. And also a branch may issue a greater offer products and services, such as can offer short or long-term loans, making investments and accepting specific types of deposits, including deposits from foreign individuals and also the wholesale deposit. Based on the foreign bank data, we see what we get in that data. About 5,276 bank operated in 10,184 separate towns and the city in the United States. It is about 83,000 branches banks that operated in the United States. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Eddie. My name is Khadijah bint Abdullah and my metric number is 258991. I'm going to present about the products or services that can be catered to market demand in United States. So during this pandemic crisis, banks in United States should take this opportunity to focus on substantial assistance and the flexibility to support customers to recover from this crisis. So from our group suggestions, we suggest some of products or services that can be offered to cater the market demand in United States, such as checking account, high-yield savings account, and also money market account. Firstly, we can go to the checking account. This product can provide to make it easy for the customers to make a deposit, withdrawals, transfers online, automatic clearinghouse, and even make it easy for the customers to make a transactions. So our group suggesting checking account because checking account are not provided in all banks in United States. So by having this checking account can make it easier for the customers, especially during this pandemic. The customer will obtain several advantages by having checking account products such as minimum deposit, no hidden charge, no monthly charge, and 1% of cashback on the debit card purchases per month. Therefore, there will be no concern about any changes or any deposits for keeping with the checking account. So this absolute free checking account can be defined as a free checking account without any limits, such as a cashback surge. Customers can also will be tricked into waiving for the fees provided by the bank that can fulfill some criteria that bank knows only certain of customers that can pay the fees for another few months in a year. All of the strategies are for attracting customers on behalf of the free checking account. Next, we move to high yield savings account. This product can help the customers to grow their money rapidly for those especially who have short and long-term goals. All banks and credit unions have very high annual percentage that cannot be contend against traditional in terms of the services and other features. This is because since these banks are mainly motivated to maximize deposits so that they do not invest in swanky features. The average savings account pays 8% of APY. A few dozen online accounts provide savers an incentive the chance of earn even more. So it is indeed worth to choose high yield savings account, as this product can be one of the investment for the customers to grow their money. A high yield savings account will not enrich the customers, but it will give the customers the opportunity to gain more interest in shorter time frame, so that they can meet their savings goals faster. So the customer should consider opening saving account with a higher APY if they do not receive any interest in their current savings account, and if the customers have a low interest. So in order to meet its financial targets, everybody should have some of the emergency fund and extra savings for investments. Lastly, move to the money market account. Normally, this product can earn even more than the savings account and needs a greater minimum balance, relatively stable, and receive a higher interest. Customers will frequently have to accept more withdrawals restrictions, such as limits on how much the customers can access their income, and in return for a better interest earnings. So this product can be a perfect option for the startup investors who want to build up with a limited cash flow and also emergency fund. Money market account will provide the customers with immediate access to their funds anytime that they need, anytime that they want, because customers know that they can withdraw their money without paying a premium like a certificate deposit. Other than that, this product is also flexible that will easily allow the customers to access their money by withdraw, transferring, or writing checks using online and also personal banking account. So that's all from me, the 3 products that can be catered to the market demand in United States with this checking account, high yield savings account, and also money market account. Thank you.
So, as conclusion, the evidence of this analysis support the conclusion that the present business in a foreign country, United States, has a significant positive effect on banking activity. Moreover, the result of this study show that a positive relationship for generate high profitability and minimal risk exposure, regardless of a country level of development of geographic region. The banking business presence in the country has a positive effect on United States branch banking. That's all from us. Thank you.